Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to a very special D&D one-shot. This week, we've got our usual crew here, Benny, Melty, Thoth, and myself. But we got a bit of role reversal. We've got Calmert here, who's going to be playing with us.
Yes!
And
Don't fuck it up.
our friend Jab here is going to be DMing for us today.
Yeah, I get to kill you. I get to kill your kobold now, Calmert. We're gonna have bear falls from the sky.
Oh, God.
Randomly.
Listen, I've seen you roll, I'm not afraid.
Nah, that's fair.
You really shouldn't. You really.
I'm
So
just gonna.
Jab,
I'm,
how about you let us know, what are we going to be doing today?
so, today we're doing a little bit of a special story. We're gonna follow an adventure of all of my kobolds from our campaign, our normal campaign, the tribe they come from, and each of the players are playing a different kobold from the tribe. And we will see how well my kobolds achieve their grand plan that they've been pursuing in the background. This stream, or this specific session, will be just the beginning of a potentially horrible, completely gone wrong plan, but we'll see. Fully dependent on the players.
And the dice they're in.
I mean, the dice are never going to agree with me, so, you know. But yeah. So, without further ado, today's story, we start with an old, scarred up kobold who has seen quite a bit of combat experience. A kobold by the name of Turn. He is a quite experienced fighter. And he will begin with... His day has begun with meeting the great prophet of the tribe. Yes, 4 days, exactly. No. So, the great prophet Turn, you see the great prophet. This prophet is a gray-skinned kobold with very raggedy clothing, but with on his back are these very ramshackled, put together, like wooden wings with cloth hanging down, kind of trying to imitate dragon wings, but as close as a kobold can get to dragon wings, we'll say. The great prophet approaches you, Turn, and goes, "Today is the day that we begin the first step of the great journey. I have assembled a squad that you will lead to help lead the assault on our neighbors."
I look forward to bring great glory to our tribe.
The great prophet kind of just gives you a slight nod and places his hand on your shoulder and goes, "Understand this. Your only goal is to secure the cave of our neighbors. Nothing else matters."
Do a little nod. I will complete this mission, great prophet.
The great prophet upon hearing this, you see him give like a little bit of a smile. His tongue like comes out of his mouth and like licks around his face and goes, "Good. Now, outside of the cave of our lair, you will find your squad assembled. They are the best that we could find. Go forth."
I'll nod and turn the head out.
Okay. So as you begin to head out, you see through this layer, and the layer is a very massive, intricate set of tunnels. Some of the tunnels break off into large chambers. But the real big like thing you notice is that there's a bunch of kobolds just picking up whatever weapons they can find and seem to be marching towards the cave entrance as well.
Okay.
And as you leave the cave, the first thing you notice is that the sun is out straight above you, right in the middle of the sky. It's the middle of the day.
Damn. Skyball.
Give me a perception check on disadvantage to see if you can find your squad, your assembled squad outside.
Alright. Well, where did I put my sheet? There it is. Disadvantage perception. Oh, damn it. It's still set to Whisper GM.
That's one. All right. Roll the 14. So, as you start to like squint and look around in front of you, you see a kobold standing there holding a flag bearer kobold, just holding this flag, and next to him is 4 other kobolds, all uniquely dressed and look about as ready as any kobold could be.
Alright. Assume that's my group and I will head towards them.
Okay.
Correction. He sees 3 kobolds and a humanoid and a tall
That's right.
humanoid in a
Sorry.
hood.
That is. I apologize. You are correct.
Yeah.
You see 3 kobolds and 1 humanoid figure in a dark cloak that stands twice the height of any kobold.
For a second, I thought you said you'll see three kobolds in a trench coat.
Wow.
Yeah, funny thing you said about that. So as you approach your squad, behind you still there is a bunch of kobolds just with whatever they pick up. You see one of them's just carrying a stick that's kind of sharp on the end, but they just seem to be marching off into the woods past you guys. They seem to be heading off in the western direction. But that is not your primary focus here. What is that picture? So when you look at this squad, the first kobold you see is a kobold that is kind of hunched over a little bit. It has this weird attachment on his eye that has like 3 green lenses in front of him, and he seems to be tinkering with some gadget in his hand and hasn't even noticed your arrival.
I pick up a small stone and chuck it at him. Attention, soldier!
Ah! What? Don't throw things at me while I'm working on things.
The great prophet has mission for us.
let me just finish this real quick.
I pick up another stone and chuck it at him. I said attention, soldier.
God. Okay, fine.
All right.
With the first kobold, this finally had attention. You turn to the next kobold. The next kobold you see is an odd sight. For a combative kobold, he seems to be carrying a lot of instruments on him for some reason. But he seems very eager to be on the job.
And you'll see this kobold seems to be tuning a lute while looking at it, completely hypnotized. And what you can see, the arm and the scales are very shiny and rainbow colored. And you might recognize this kobold because, again, you've been around for a while. This is Squawk, the kobold who had dreams of being a singer, but sung so horribly. The kobold group, the tribe, sent him out on a quote-unquote reconnaissance mission so he would stop singing and annoying you guys. And he's been out exploring the human worlds ever since. Recalled for this mission.
All right. With that backstory now in our head, I'll say, oh, great. Squawk, here.
Squawk will look up and turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey! It's good to see ya!
Oh, God.
He hops up happily, and you hear this kind of ringing as he, like, jingling as he runs toward you, and you can see on his hip is a golden cowbell. As he runs up and just tries to give you a big ol' hug. It's so good to see you! It's been a while!
Good to see it too, Squawk. Now, get back in line, soldier.
Squawk, get back in line! Jingle, 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 jingle.
With that fantastic introduction to an unfortunate member of your squad, you look to the third kobold, and you see an interesting sight for a kobold. A kobold that seems to be more traditional martial artist and seems to follow more of the way of the monks instead of just, outnumbering just the enemy. He would rather try to outskill his opponent.
I'm not paying attention. I'm just trying to pick things off the Tinkerer's pack.
Hey! Stop it! Hey!
Wait.
Don't touch those! I don't know what they do!
They're shiny. They shine. That's what they do.
I know. They do more than that. I'm just not sure what.
Ah.
I think they do more than that.
All right. Panning over to the next in line.
Next in line is an odd sight. There is this large, dark cloak that stands twice the height of a kobold. Give me another perception check at disadvantage to see if you can figure out what this is.
Perception. Awesome. Actually, glad I got a 1.
So
Good
when
start.
you're looking at this figure, you just see this dark cloak and just darkness within the cloak. It is this mysterious creature just staring back at you.
Who might you be?
Are you supposed to be our leader?
Yes. Great prophet has tasked us with a mission of great importance.
Can you hear? Great. This is our group then? Fantastic. I am normal human. That's my name.
What?
And then you hear, hello! Are those friends? I like friends. Hello! And then you just see this body shift a little bit in an odd pattern. And then, as I said, my name is normal human. And our mission is take over the world, yes?
What's a human doing in our kobold camp? Should we alert the guards?
Kind of sighs. No, you idiot. It's fine. I'm with you. It's fine. Yep, I'm with you.
Oh, if Great Prophet sees things for a human to join us, I guess it's okay. Alright. I think that's everyone right.
Yeah. So as you step back to look at your odd group, you have just for a split second, you wonder if this group can actually fight. But then you immediately think, the Great Prophet would never lie to you. So
Of course.
clearly this is the right squad for the job.
Great Prophet never turned us wrong. Except maybe that ogre raid.
How many of the people in the party, or actually everyone in the party but Turd, give me a perception check at disadvantage to see if you notice anything.
Oh no, I put myself in whisper.
Disadvantage, right?
I put myself in whisper. I got a natural 1 with my perception of -1, so I got a 0.
Hold on.
Excellent.
Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
I like how I have not seen any of these rolls yet, so I have to look at the stream to see these rolls. Come on. Oh, Tony, what are you doing? Alright. 755. Okay. You said you rolled a 0?
Yeah, I rolled a 0.
Alright. So while Turn goes into a just blank stare thinking about the ogre raid, Squawk is staring straight at the skyball. just straight up in the sky, just staring at the skyball.
It always follows me! No matter what settlement I go to, no matter where I am, it follows me except at night. It's evil!
Hear
And
like
its parents!
you hear like a sigh come from normal human. No, that's the sun. It just comes out during the day. Now, if I was the ruler of this world, personally, I would outlaw the sun, lock it up in a cage, to never be seen again.
No, son is the person that you have as a child. That's the person that your female gives birth to. That's your son.
More friends? No, not more friends. Ah, I like more friends.
Me too.
Meanwhile, Turn is still locked in the 1,000-yard stare, thinking of the ogre raid.
Down.
The Tinker. While this is happening, the Tinker say they're once again playing with one of his gadgets, just trying to see if he can figure out what it does. No idea.
Pretty sure this is the one that doesn't explode. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure this one doesn't explode.
I'm gonna
Definitely.
walk up and poke it.
Knew it. Don't do that again. Please.
Part of me really wanted
Can-
something to happen so that it exploded and I can go, the ogres are attacking, and cower in fear.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna do as close to a smile as a kobold can. And poke it again.
Arbo, which is the Tinker. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can hold on to the gadget as he pokes it.
Okay.
Come on.
Normal? Or
Yeah, just normal.
Okay. Thank God I'm good at those.
So, as right, you're forgot Melty's kobold's name is Corn.
That's amazing.
His bio is the best. A kobold that does kobold things. So Corn, as you you poke this gadget, you see the gadget start to slowly fall out of Arbo's hands, and he frantically tries to catch it, and right as he catches it, just the very bottom of it just taps the ground.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Arbo, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
So as the gadget just taps the ground, you see it start to shake, and you feel this. You feel this effect. You can see this smoke start to climb up your arm. You kind of just look around and you feel fine. Nothing. You don't. You're just I don't know what this did.
Well, I know what it doesn't do now.
Do I see the smoke?
Yes. You're close enough.
I'm just gonna get in real close into Orbo's face and just say, "That's amazing."
Right? Isn't it? Ah, I think it's one of my best. Easily.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna take it and like shake it up against my ear to make sure it's like still okay.
Okay. uh,
Alright. Shaking myself out of the 1,000-yard stare, I suddenly see smoke and like, ah, shit, fire! The kobold! Ow! The ogres are attacking! And I cower in a corner.
Ah! And then I just start running, but because I've been staring at the sun for such a long time, I'm blinded. So you watch as he starts running and like immediately trips over a rock and eats shit in the dirt.
I'm just gonna get into a ready stance.
Noticing the panic, normal human is also going to start running around. But you see that he is very panicked and kind of like running in a direction, but like it takes like half a second for the top of his body to move with it. It's like the legs are leading right now, and yeah, you just hear them like you hear him like have a conversation with himself, saying, "What are you doing? No, no, back over here. Fine, it's fine. Nothing's happening." Like, I can't see. I heard fire. Then like 10 seconds later, finally he recollects himself. So he turns and goes over to I forget your name. Turn? Yeah.
Mhm.
Is he still like cowering in the corner?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He just like kind of like leans over, and he's wearing like this like really like, old and tattered leather gloves on, and he just kind of like pokes you with a, hey.
Ah! Don't hurt Turd. Please. We're sorry we attacked the ogres. The ogres.
Not an ogre. You're our boss, yeah?
Yeah. Right. That's right. Mission from Great Prophet. I slowly stop cowering and get up. Dust myself off a bit. Look around. Is everyone else still panicking?
you see that?
I mean, I'm still ready to fight.
Yeah.
I'm still shaking that one gadget up against my ear.
So while all the panic is going, Arbo, while you're shaking this gadget, when when Turn yelled that the ogres were attacking, the flag bearer next to you just let go of the flag and started running. Give me a dex check just to see if you avoid getting hit by the flag.
Check or saving throw?
Give me a saving throw.
Okay.
See if you can avoid it. Okay.
Easily.
So you, as you're shaking, you just like you can start seeing the shadow start crossing in front of you, and you just dodge. You just like jump back as the flag just falls over and hits the ground, and just dust kicks up.
Ah! I clutch my bag of gadgets.
Skyballs and ogres, they're both evil.
So yeah, Turn. You kind of look and you see your group is slowly seem to be gathering themselves. You notice you're not being attacked. Or at least you don't hear any kobolds screaming, so you assume you're not being attacked right now. I mean, you hear Squawk yelling at the sky, but honestly, you just think that's just Squawk singing. You can't really tell the difference.
Fuck you, Skyball!
You do see, or give me an investigation check. Turn.
All right. There it is. Oh, forgot to take out disadvantage, but
That's fine. I'll take the 11. You look around and you see that the flag bearer has dropped his flag, and the flag. You see a kobold's tail kind of sticking out of a bush, and it's just. It seems to be waving very quickly.
I yell out to the bush. False alarm. It's okay.
As soon as you say that, you just see a kobold head just pop up instantly from the bush, the top of the bush, looking around. Almost like a prairie dog. Yeah, just like sticking up his leg. Except that you see its eyes, like as it pops out of the bush, its eyes just immediately start to squint because it's back in the sunlight. It's looking around, it's like, don't see anything. It slowly starts to crawl out of the bush. And very slowly starts to head to its flag to pick it up again. You do notice, as the flag bearer picks up the flag, you do notice that the kobolds that were walking out of the cave with you with random weapons, the line of kobolds has seemed to stop. They've seen whatever was being sent out is done being sent.
I'll turn to the group. Okay, listen up. Great Prophet has very important mission. Very, very important. The glory of our tribe is at stake. What was the mission he gave me? I literally say that to myself out loud because I, as a player, forget, and also I feel like -2 he would forget himself.
Just roll me a history check, disadvantage. You have a bad short-term memory.
Awesome. This is gonna be perfect.
You guys like you're sitting there just like looking up a little bit above the group and it's a good like 5 minutes of just pure silence of you just staring a little bit above the group and you're just like you suddenly remember what the prophet told you. The prophet told you to march east towards the nearby town to get food. And then your stomach
Yes.
growls.
Audible, baby.
Yes. Perfect. Ah, yes. Prophet needs food. Food for Kobold army. Very important. We go east to nearby town. Take food. Bring it back here.
Oh no. Yep, this is going about as I expected.
What's the mission again? I don't know. We're getting food. Cool.
I'm hungry. Let's go get food.
I think we're going on a Macca's run, right? That's what we're doing?
Macca's run.
Basically,
This quickly turned into Harold and Kumar go to White Cats.
Alright. So, you get marching off east towards the nearby village to collect food for the tribe, as the great prophet had instructed you. Give me a... Because I assume, Turn, you're going to be the one leading
Mhm.
the march or the walk. Give me a survival check.
All right. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so
Yes!
you begin marching east, and about 5 hours later, you're at a pond in the middle of the forest. There's no buildings in sight. There's trees around this pond, and you can see some bushes across the pond, but you see no village.
Swore village was here.
in the water?
In the lake?
I go diving.
I follow.
I might have something for this. I'm gonna take out a random gadget.
Okay. A red gadget?
A random gadget.
Roll me a d8. Let's see which one you pull out.
So I'm in the water by now. Please electrocute me.
Okay. You pulled out 3.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do with this gadget?
I am gonna throw it in the water.
In the water. Okay.
Throw it into the water.
Alright. Let me just do this real quick. By the way, in case you didn't click on the description of your weapon, at the very bottom there's a feat to it. Your weapon is also a gadget launcher, so you can launch any gadget from your weapon.
Oh yeah, hell
it doesn't do
yeah,
weapon.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it into the water.
Okay. So who's rushing into the water?
Oh, I'm in the water. As soon as he said it's here, I ran right into the water and started swimming.
Same.
All right. Let me just pull up this map so you know what you're looking at. Because I have a nice generic forest map with water in it.
Nice.
That's perfect for this.
I just want to make it very clear. This is absolutely one of the gadgets. I have no clue what it does.
He has zero information about it.
No clue about this one.
All right.
That's amazing.
Let's pull.
All I know is that it takes a full action to use it.
Yeah. I'm honestly kind of hoping it's something like lightning related and you just electrocute.
I
us
hope
in
so
the-
too.
That'd be amazing.
All right. Let's pull you.
I was
to
a
this
player for 30 minutes.
forest map. Perfectly generic forest map with water. So, Arbo, if you're gonna use your gadget, roll an attack roll with your gadget to see how well you aimed this gadget.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna hit us.
Excellent.
So, I need both Corn and Sklock to both roll me a dex save.
Should it be disadvantaged because we're swimming?
Disadvantage while you're swimming, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is going great.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
wow.
Oh shit.
Sklock, you immediately been in the water. You're just swimming, and with all of your instruments and stuff, you're starting to get slowed down, and you start to kind of fall behind as Corn swims past you. But Corn, you just hear this sound of like a thump, as a metallic object just flies across into the water and hits you in the back of the head. Roll me damage on that attack, Arbo. Let's see how much damage you've accidentally done to your party member.
Okay.
It'd be even more hilarious if it was something like that grappled him or something like that and restrained him in the water.
Oh, watch that.
Which do I roll? Do I roll the gadget or the?
Just to roll a weapon.
Okay, roll the weapon.
Because you just projectile fire this weapon at him.
Right.
All right. So, Corn, you take 8 piercing damage to your back. But the moment this object hit, it pierces your back right behind your shoulder. But as it hits you, you feel this little like mini explosion within you. And Benny, roll me a 1d8 plus 4.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Okay, so while you did take 8 piercing damage, this gadget did heal your wound for 11. And you now have 10 extra movement speed or movement for 1 minute.
A fucking Ananana boost.
I'm just gonna start swimming in very fast circles in the water.
What's your movement?
40 feet.
Okay.
Could not have gone better.
So, as you start to swim around this small pond, Squawk, give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're still in the sun. The sun is still up. It's starting to come down, but it's still up enough to affect your perception.
Okay.
Oh
He
my-
missed it. He just got hit with the thing that damaged and healed him back up for.
Okay, so Squawk, while you're sitting there, kind of just you're seeing Corn just swim around the pond very quickly, and while you're kind of like looking around, you start to feel yourself get pulled to the side a bit, and slowly, Cord has began to make a whirlpool in the middle of the pond, and you're starting to get sucked into the whirlpool towards the center of this pond.
I scream as I start to get pulled. Hit me next! Make me faster too! Hit me next!
It won't do the same thing. I don't think it'll. I'm gonna shoot another one. I'm gonna shoot another one.
Just grabbing another random one?
Yeah.
Roll me a d8. If you roll a 3, we'll have to reroll because you don't have your
Yeah.
third gadget anymore. Your third gadget has been
Oh,
consumed.
excellent. Yet another one. I have no clue what it does.
Oh, you're on your number 2. Okay. So, oh god. Oh no.
Shooting another one. Let's
Yep.
go. Nailed it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, nice shot.
Squawk, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Can I choose to fail because I'm hoping it makes me faster?
You can actually choose to fail.
I choose to fail because I'm hoping it makes me
You
faster.
can, any creature can choose to fail a gadget saving throw. So as you start to scream out
That's
and you get
what
hit by
Squawk's
this
hoping.
gadget, you start to feel that your body has gotten a little bit more sluggish.
Uh-oh.
You're now poisoned for a full minute, and you can no longer hear anything. You have been deafened for a minute as well.
Hello, darkness, my old friend! The sound of silence!
This is going great.
How much damage did I take, by the way?
Roll me damage. Sammy.
Yep. Oh boy.
You just take a casual 10% damage.
You're welcome.
Somebody please just make him shut up.
I've tried many times. It don't work.
Did it work?
If only you used that gadget on yourself, Benny, to deafen yourself from hearing Squawk scream while you're getting sucked into a whirlpool.
I know. I deafened probably the worst one.
Splash Master was taking a bath!
At this point, I'm gonna swim back up to the shore, and I'm gonna say to turn. I can't find it.
It not here. Why town not here? Should have been here.
You hear behind you, there's the flag bearer goes, "Maybe they move town."
We'll have to keep looking.
Normal human just kind of sighs and he says, "You realize the intricacies of and logistics of moving an entire town over. They would have to plan things out."
What logistic mean?
Also, I just want to point out if you're speaking Common, I can't understand a word you say.
I mean, I'm assuming we're all speaking Draconic because
Yeah.
we're all kobolds.
What do you mean? You're
Okay.
a human.
Yeah, I'm a
Clearly.
human. That
Normal
wasn't
human.
obvious. I'm a human.
Normal human.
Yeah. Normal human.
To answer Cal's question, Calmert, no, you're just poisoned. So you just have the poison effect and deafened effect. But you are being pulled still by the whirlpool that is slowly starting to dissipate, but you're still being sucked in towards the center.
Well, that's why I rolled athletics for swimming with disadvantage because
Yeah.
they sucked into the whirlpool, boys.
So while your conversation's going on, Arbo, give me a perception check to see if you're paying attention to Squawk, who is
All right.
Disadvantage.
yeah with disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause it's still the sun out.
There we go. That's better.
Yes!
That's better.
So you're looking at the pond, and you see Court just kind of like on the edge of the pond, looking at Turn to see what happened to Village. But you can still hear Squawk in the background. But as you look past Corn into the pond, you don't see Squawk anymore. Squawk, from your perspective, the whirlpool has sucked you into the bottom of the pond, but the pond isn't that super deep. It's deep enough that just the tip of your mouth is sticking out of the water if you look straight up. So you can continue screaming at people, but you're mostly underwater.
I need a hero!
I think that's me. I think that's us. We should go to help him.
I like how everyone else has red borders and I got the like pink like
That's because I put all the other ones together. I just grabbed whatever border I found.
I think that's a terrible idea. Personally, I believe the water and drowning consists of about 25 to 30% of all coupled death cases, so I would like to not. And with that, he's gonna run up to the edge of the pond.
I don't need the brain to like me. I got the legs to like me.
I'm still pondering what the hell logistics means.
Pondering.
I'm not trying to
Nice.
help because I think I just helped with my gadget.
and into the pond itself. Because yep. He's like, and you see as he's running past you, there is definitely some conflict going on. Some internal conflict. by the way of he's walking forward, but he's like tilted at an angle, like backwards, like leaning backwards, and you hear various hitting sounds, and you hear, what are you doing? Stop going into the water! Don't go into. No, that's not what I said we should do. And then, oh, it's cold.
Is he close enough to get hit by the whirlpool?
Probably at this point.
So as you get closer, I'm gonna need. Give me a dex saving throw, twice.
Okay.
You know why?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Oh wow!
Okay. So your top half starts to like slowly get pulled, but you kind of like right yourself back up. Almost look like I'm trying to think what the name of the things are. The inflatable where like where you punch it, like starts to fall over and just like flops back up. That's why you're just like what? Okay. Kind of like
Rocky inflatable tube man.
Yeah. While your legs are completely fine with me, they were not even worried. The legs are so concerned with saving their fellow kobold that they didn't even notice. Or, this kobold, not necessarily fellow kobold, but this kobold. That they're not even worried about the whirlpool.
Okay. You feel a hand reach out for you. Forget your name.
Squawk.
Squawk. Yeah. Look,
I'm Squawk!
names are hard for me. Okay, it takes me like a long time to get that name down.
That's fine.
You feel a hand and pull, like reach out for you and pull and begin to pull you.
I will latch onto the hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I make my way out of the whirlpool with him in tow?
Yes. But it takes you. It's gonna be very difficult terrain, so you're gonna be very slowly. As you're pulling Squawk out of the water, you hear some bushes rustle across the pond. And across the pond comes out this large, furry creature that you've never seen before. Well, some of you have not seen before. And it
Oh,
makes
boy.
this mighty, roar at you.
Is that a new friend? I like new friends. What?
You really don't have to yell. It's quite all right. I'm literally next to you. Should mark this down. When I rule this world, I should outlaw yelling and singing of any kind.
I might have a gadget for that.
What?
As you're all yelling, you hear another rustle coming from the side as another furry creature comes in. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative
Oh boy.
as these furry creatures get up on their hind legs and look at you.
Yay. You'll have to let me know when my poison and deafness goes away.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Don't want to play devil's advocate, but you're poisoned, so shouldn't that be at a disadvantage?
Oh yeah.
It's all
You're
ability
right.
checks and saving and attack
Yep,
rolls.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, haha, that was a disadvantage.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck me then.
All right. What's your dex, Squawk?
My dex is +3.
So you will be going first. Or no, not first. Wait. Oh, did you not click your? No, you did.
Yeah, it's there. It's underneath the
Why did
one
19?
presumable. Well, I'm not
Oh,
first.
did you roll 9? Oh, you did. Okay.
I rolled 19. Yeah, I'm not first. So
Okay. I was seeing the
This is-
20. I was like, why is it like 19? I was very confused.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I had to roll disadvantage because I'm poisoned.
Okay. Yeah, you're. Okay. Yeah.
Arbo's
Let
fast
me,
as fuck, boy.
let me mark that down still. Poisoned.
Oh,
And
perfect.
your. Let's see. What's a good symbol for deafened?
There's
Perfect.
a lot of symbols in North 20, and none of them are good.
That's the perfect one. The one that the guy's shouting, that's the perfect one for deaf.
Yeah,
That's the perfect one for Squawk.
Yep.
Uh,
in general.
and Melty, you will still have your increased movement. It'll be for a couple turns, but it's your minute. It's coming up short, but all right. Arbo, you start off.
Okay. I would like to start off by inciting these furry creatures to see if they're here to be friendly and help us.
Okay. Roll me an insight. Or nature. Yeah, insight. Insight.
There we go.
Yeah.
Insight.
Alright. You look to the creatures, and as one of them is standing on its hind legs, it reminds you of the horrific stories you heard about the ogres standing on two legs and being that tall. So you immediately think they're hostile. Because anything that's that tall and stands on two legs clearly is hostile.
Oh no. Oh no. And what would you say that insight took up from a turn?
That was a free action.
Free action? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright, in that case, I'm going to what's the range on my
Should be in there.
cannon? 60. That's what I'm here. Oh yeah, that one's within range for sure. Alright, I'm gonna use my 6th gadget
Okay.
on the creature.
Alright.
Using my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Oh my god.
Jesus. Alright.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Wait,
Do I
is
roll damage?
Skyball still out?
Oh. Yeah, Skyball is out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Disadvantage.
Alright.
Thank you for reminding me, Calmert.
Damn it.
That still hits, so roll damage with your hand cannon because you are launching the gadget from the hand cannon.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. And then your gadget 6 has damage on it, right?
Yes, it does.
Roll the damage for that.
Alright. I'm guessing
Okay.
just do that.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So you've seen this gadget. You kind of remember making this gadget that would explode and like send shrapnel at enemies.
Huh?
And you just load it into your little hand cannon, your magnetic hand cannon, and as you launch it, you hear the thoop as the canister flies, and as it explodes in air, the shrapnel flies in, and you see the creature kind of like stand up on its hind legs, takes a bunch of it starts to get super bloody, but you also forgot that you had put a weird liquid in the canister, and the creature is now like super like greased up and is a little bit harder to hit.
Perfect. According to plan, as always. And I'm gonna move and hide behind behind turn.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yes,
All right.
that is my turn.
With that, the first fairy creature, very angry that it just got shot at, is gonna sprint forwards at you. It's gonna dash at.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna dash at turn.
Would you say it's bearing down?
Sure. Actually,
Oh no. Oh no.
alright, turn and Arvo, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
To see if
no.
you dodge the bear sprinting at you. Or if you just get trampled by the bear.
It's Reinhardt. It's
Oh,
Reinhardt.
no.
Dodge.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit!
What the fuck?
As this bear is
Jesus.
just hauling ass at you, Turn goes, just happens to look down and sees a gold coin on the ground and bends over to pick it up.
Ooh, shiny.
And Arvo, you see Turn duck, and you immediately think, oh, that's how he's avoiding the bear. So you duck as well, as the bear just runs over both of you. Just runs right, your head's barely just like scrape the bottom of its fur as it runs right over past you guys.
What the fuck, dude?
Does the bear's dong collide off of his helmet?
No, it's a female bear.
Yeah, what's up? Roll to see if it's a female bear. It is a male bear.
Now measure. Now roll for dick length.
I'm not doing that.
D20, come on, roll for bear dick length.
No, so because you already rolled, you
It was
rolled really
barely
well
long enough.
dodge. So what? Instead of the bottom of the fur you felt at the top of your head, you felt the bear's penis just rubbing against the top of your head as it ran over you.
Oh my god.
And the bear just like run past you guys. You narrowly avoided getting hit by the bear.
God damn it.
Drive-by teabagging.
The next bear is also going to dash because it needs to get close. Yeah, that sounds like a good spot to be. Just gonna dash around the pond. And it's just kind of in front of the pond group. The swimmers. And that's the end of its turn. Squawk. You are still poisoned and deafened. The effect will end at the end of next turn.
Holy shit, a bear!
Oh, what?
A bear!
Corn
Never
stick.
seen a bear before. It's like pretty common around these parts. Personally, I'd like to tame some, as they can make great pets.
Another friend? Ooh, he looks fluffy. I like him.
No, I don't think this one's a friend.
I'm going to go this way, slightly out of the way of the bear. I guess as much as I can go, because I'm like slower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 15 feet, yeah, it's half feet. And the first thing I'm going to do is no, that's not going to work. Bears can't understand common.
Speak bear to it.
I know, right? Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just cast speak with animals first.
Oh wait. He can hear me. It does not need to understand me. I'm going to cast vicious mockery on the bear. Haha.
Of course.
Yay.
Okay.
Some say my songs are unbearable!
How did I know that was the pun you were gonna make?
That was funny. I like that one.
Huh. As you are on the side just viciously mocking the bear seems to be ignoring you. Just kind of looking at Corn like it's its next meal.
Fuck!
It rolled a 20.
Okay, for my bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I will inspire Corn. And
Describe how you inspire him. I want to see this.
Okay. He takes his cowbell and stomps twice, and then just dings with it. Ding, 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 ding. It starts playing "We Will Squawk You" to inspire Core.
I'm not sure if that helps Corn or not. Corn suddenly just randomly goes blind, can't see. Eardrums explode.
Also, I am a Valor Bard, so that's my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And I guess the last part of my turn, I'll just kind of take out my rapier and shield that I have tucked behind me in my pack of instruments. Like fuck! Just prepare
Starts
myself.
throwing instruments to the side. Nope, nope, nope. There it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck the loot. You see bongos kind of roll off like miniature bongos. Yep. That's my turn.
All right. Corn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Let's see. First off, I'm gonna get out of the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. I'm just gonna punch it, and I'm gonna immediately use the inspiration.
Okay, so it's a D8 because I'm 5th level.
Oh, D8. Okay.
Yep.
That hits.
And then another punch.
That still hits. Okay.
And then
Mm-hmm.
flurry of blows.
Fucking Skyball's taking away so many crits from us. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow. Gotta love those high end rolls.
Yeah. And with that, because I've never seen these things before, I don't know what they are. I'm gonna extract aspects.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
I just saw it! Way of the Kobold Soul.
Yeah.
I love it.
Told you his subclass was a pun.
I love it.
Well done. Well done.
You should like you should send that to Matt Mercer.
Way of the Kobold Soul.
Kobold
So-
one shot. It's a kobold soul.
Corn, with your amazing punching abilities, you kind of just throw a quick, few quick jabs at its nose, and as a creature kind of like flinches back as you throw the last punch. You kind of miss, and you kind of focus, and you kind of realize that this creature is kind of shit. So it's not good at anything. Like, it doesn't have any immunities or vulnerabilities. It's just kind of just weird animal. Weird
I point to
surface
the
thing.
left
All I can think
and
of.
feel a sense of accomplishment.
You mentioned hitting the nose, and I'm just thinking like you swatted the dog's nose like no bad.
Pulls out a spray bottle. Bad. No. Bad. So that's the end of your turn, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's get the human in. What's the human doing?
Okay, the normal human
Mm-hmm.
is going to walk up
Mm-hmm.
and is going to
Mm-hmm.
you see his one of his arm like his right arm just go into one of it like his cloak and pull out 2 rusty daggers out of
Mhm.
it, and he's going to stab the bear with one. I'm gonna
Okay.
say
Remember, you don't have disadvantage
because bad
because
tactics.
because of bad tactics. Yes.
And then because it's annihilated within 5 feet.
Wait. Does he get pack tactics from himself?
No, I'm just one person.
Yeah, he's just a human. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he's just
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird that he has pack tactics. He spent a lot of time around the kobolds, so he kind of learned.
Right. Yeah.
pack
Of course.
All right. He learned how to blend in with the kobolds.
Yeah. So, stabby with sneak attack. Why did not? That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't think that hits.
No.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go offhand and stab it again.
All right.
I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Great. 9 shank damage. For a total of 10.
The creature seems to be pretty bloody at this point.
Okay.
Like, it looks pretty bad. Worse for wear. I mean, it looked like Squawk in the whirlpool.
Uh-huh. That's my turn, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, like your first swing, you go to swing, and you're so used to fighting because you're a human. You're used to stabbing
Yeah.
things at your height, and
Yeah.
you're just like, "Where's the creature?" And you look down, and oh, so you had to aim down a little bit because it wasn't up on its hind legs anymore, so it wasn't as tall. So you had to like aim down a little bit to stab. And with your second stab, you got the correction, and you're able to stab it. You got a nice stab into its neck. Still up though. With that,
It's a little bit unfortunate. And then, Corn, you see out of the chest of this creature of a normal human, another arm. It's gonna like peek out of it, and you start petting the bear.
He's fluffy.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna start wondering why this human has a dick that looks like a kobold arm.
Oh my god.
oh no. Turn.
all right.
It's your turn. You got your coin.
Got my coin.
You felt something rub against your head as you were picking up your coin.
All right. I start talking to myself a little bit, and you'll since you're closest, you'll hear this, Arbo. Like, all right, like we've always done. You got my back, right? Right. Go move around, flank. All right, good, break, and then you see suddenly just another me basically manifests.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Which one of you am I supposed to have their back?
You got this, Echo. And then I'll move. Do we have a token for the Echo?
I was making it. I was
Oh yeah,
wondering.
there it is.
Echo.
Calmert, do you know if there's a way to lower the on roll 20 to lower the opacity of a token or no?
No,
I'm
well,
not sure on what one.
you can put a filter on it. You can double click it with options and make it lighter by doing like a color filter on it.
That's fair.
So you can put like a little white on it or something like that.
That not.
There you go.
There you go. Good enough. I couldn't remember if you could change the passive tokens in Roll20. Right. Yeah, that works. So yeah, where do you want to send your? Where do you want the echo to appear?
Alright, that's the bonus action.
Because you can have it appear anywhere within 15 feet of you.
Alright. I'm gonna have it cover my back and cover the bear behind us.
So here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
You should be able to move that, actually. Check if you can move that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright. Well, I move to attack this one.
Alright. And because Arbo is within 5 feet of it, you do not suffer from disadvantage on attacks from this
Pull out
line.
my two scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
See. Oh yeah, they are dex weapons. Makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah. I made sure you didn't, I didn't screw you over completely.
Dex-based fighter. Let's go. And I begin slashing the bear.
Okay.
I have multi-attack, right? Yeah, I have multi-attack. I think it's just 2 at this level. Okay. Trying to collapse freaking Manifest Echo. There we go.
Yeah.
So I can actually see my other abilities.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Cause I'm trying to see what else I have with it. I think dual wielding only gives AC when I'm wielding 2 things.
It should give you... Doesn't it give you... No, it's just...
2-weapon fighting style gives me
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I knew
higher
one of them
ability
allowed you to use
modifier
ability
to my
modifier.
damage of the second attack, but I
Oh.
already used the bonus action for the echo,
Right.
so it's just the regular multi-attack.
Yeah, they actually attack, yeah.
So just 2 attacks. But disadvantage because stupid skyball.
Well,
No.
no, not disadvantage because you got the
Non-
ally next to you.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
have
that's
a...
right. So that's
you have
it's
attack-
technically normal. So the 11 stays.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your attack seems to miss this bear.
All right. Well, have we
This
got another?
like greased up ball of fur.
I've got the second in the regular multi-attack. So up.
That hits.
E. Minimal damage.
It's not bad though. It's still alive though.
That is my turn.
So yeah. So what happens is as you go to swing, your first swing, you come in with the right, like an outer swing with your right scimitar, and as you kind of hit the fur, your blade wasn't quite lined up correctly, and you kind of just hit the grease, and your hand just goes like your sword goes sliding down the side of the greased up bear, and you kind of like spin in place on accident, and your left swing accidentally hits the bear, and you cut it. You just kind of do like a pirouette on accident by hitting the grease. All right. Arbo.
Okay. I am still confused as to which one I'm supposed to be. Which one's back I'm supposed to be watching. So I would like to insight which one I should. Who's back I should be watching.
Only an insight.
Alright. Huh?
So as you look at the one next to you, it seems the turn next to you seems to be very solid and not corporeal. As you look to the other turn, it seems to be a little bit you can kind of see through it. You can see the bear behind it. So it seems the one next to you is the one that you're supposed to protect.
Got it. Okay. I just realized I don't have any melee weapons.
What do you mean? You have gadgets.
That's true.
You can use them at any rate, or if they have a range, you can use them all the way up to the maximum the range.
Oh,
where you can
okay,
shoot 'em.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the gadgets individually each have a range.
All right. In that case,
You use all your gadgets on bears and your party members.
I'm going to use my 5th gadget on myself.
Okay. Let me just. Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Excellent. How's that?
So, Arbo
Okay.
and
Yes.
Turn. You look over and you see Arbo like pull out this gadget. As he kind of like twists it, he pours this liquid on himself. And suddenly he just kind of like turns invisible. He just disappears from your line of sight. Except you hear this like thud sound, and you hear snoring. Arbo, you are now, but you would put yourself asleep for 10 minutes.
Oh.
But you are invisible.
Dude, he really is Anna. He nano boosted one person and put himself to sleep.
I mean, you couldn't resist using the invisibility on your teammate or yourself.
That's fucking genius!
Invisible snoring.
Oh my god. I'm crying, dude.
Well, that's your turn because you're asleep.
Oh, great.
Oh
Perfect.
my god.
Perfect.
Holy shit. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, your 10 minutes have started.
Fuck.
Alright.
10-minute power nap, guys. Don't worry.
You know, if this fight ends before he wakes up, we just assume he lost him. We just leave his character behind asleep invisible.
Wait. Because I'm within 5 feet of the bear, does that mean Turn still gets pack tactics against it?
Are you threatening?
Wait, no, I'm unconscious. Never mind.
Yeah, you are unconscious.
Forgot about that part.
And even if that wasn't the case, I was going to have Turn to have to roll a perception check to see if he can hear your snoring, to see if you're still in the vicinity to even get back to this. But you're unconscious, so it doesn't count.
Oh my god.
So, Turn,
Mm-hmm.
your first squad mate, gone. Just, they're gone and they're snoring. You quite, when you first hear the snoring, actually roll me a perception check. Let's see if you can figure out what this is a hearing perception check, so it won't be affected by sunlight.
Alright.
I want to see if you can tell what this sound is. Okay. So at first, the sound, you thought it was the bear farting, but you realize it's actually snoring. Near where your squad mate was. You have no idea where Arbo went. He's just gone. But they're snoring.
Did the bear fall asleep?
But as that's happening, the bear in front of you turns.
That's
just-
sleep attacking.
And it's gonna swing, or it's gonna try to bite you at first. Does a 17 hit?
Oh yes, that is just enough to hit.
Okay, you take 10 piercing damage.
Oof.
And then, after it kind of like the bear bites you, it reaches up and tries to like swipe your legs out from under you. Does a 22 hit?
Oh, yeah.
You now takes 12 slashing damage. And give me. This is it's because you gave me your dice, Calmert. That's what happened. Because I never roll that well as a DM.
It's true.
Give me,
Can't confirm.
because he went to sleep for your legs. Just give me either an acrobatics or a dex save to see if you can stay on your feet
Oh boy.
or be knocked prone.
The bear was watching Karate Kid.
Yeah. So as it swipes at your legs, you kind of just get like a claw mark across your leg, another scar for your war wounds. But you stay on your feet. You're still good. It's mostly because you're wearing this really heavy, chain plate. It's kind of just keeping you as a solid weight. Now, for the other bear. It's going to first try to swipe at the human. Does a 10 hit?
I don't think so.
Okay. Does
You
not.
watch normal human's body go at an odd angle and like go in like an S shape for a second and then like, dodge the attack.
And with that miss, the bear's going to turn and try to bite at Corn. Does a 23 hit? Corn.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 9 piercing damage. And that will be the bear's turns. Squawk. The end of this turn, your effects will end. And it will be the same with you, Corn.
Can I move there?
You can move normal terrain. You had difficult terrain because of the whirlpools lingering effects in
Okay.
the water. So on land, you have normal movement speed. You've just got the poisoned effect on attack rolls instead, or saving throws.
Okay, then that's the rest of my movement there. I'm gonna try and get to there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to
This
I'm going
bear,
to-
this bear is looking very bloody. I'll just remind you.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is healing word turn.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Oh god. At this rate, I'm gonna have to start making all the party members roll just like Constitution save to see if they can keep their hearing. At this rate.
I'm asleep. I don't count.
So does flanking stack with the kobold thing?
I will say
Because
yes.
I am still poisoned, so that's disadvantage. Skyball disadvantage. Flanking advantage, and then kobold pack tactics advantage. So that's
So normal.
2 on each side.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I moved there.
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Any number of the advantage or disadvantage. It doesn't matter which number. If there is an advantage and a disadvantage, they cancel each other out no matter how many of them there are. It's dumb, but that's the rule for it. That's the technical rule.
Let's see, that's boring. I like the
I've
idea
always-
that after all of these debuffs and the buffs he's getting, it's just a normal roll.
I normally do like that too. I just like knock it out in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, you can just
Rapier.
have a normal swing, yeah.
You can have
I'm
triple
gonna poke
advantage.
the
and one
bear!
disadvantage still. I think you
Did I
poked
poke
the
the bear?
Yeah, you poked the bear.
Joe.
Okay. With that, as you stab the bear, it kind of like rears up, groans out of pain, and it starts to fall sideways in pain as it collapses dead.
Right up the poop chute!
Corn, I'm gonna need you to use your reaction as a dexterity saving throw to see if you get crushed by the bear as it falls.
Why disadvantage?
I think because you're not
Uh,
enough from
Yeah.
attacks, yeah. From the skyball disadvantage. He never turned the disadvantage off from that. Alright. You barely missed getting hit or crushed by the bear as it falls and collapses on you. This bear is RKO'd out of the fight.
Yay!
Squawk did something other than Bloods teammate to your turns. Make them want to leave him behind. If only Squawk was the one that was put to sleep and invisible.
Hey, I'm already deaf.
Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm use all my movement, use my bonus action and my action, so I can't do
Okay.
anything else.
Your status effects have ended.
I
Alright.
can hear!
Corn.
Alright. I'm going to. Seeing that this one is down, I'm gonna go run straight at the other one. I assume probably stepping on Barbo in the process. And I'm just gonna punch this damn bear as many times as I can.
Okay, that's a hit. Damages. Okay. That's a hit. Alright, with that, the bear is dead, but you can keep punching if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep punching. I'm gonna
With his
still,
bare hands.
you'd still spend a key point to do flurry of blows. Okay.
So, what had happened here was you were running over to help with the other bear, and also you just like trip over nothing, and your head goes face first, like you go head first right into the side of the bear and just headbutt it, and as it kind of like rears back, you kind of get back, you get your bearings back as you get back up, and you just start swinging your arms
He
wildly.
gets his bearings.
All right, I'm gonna drop another bear on you. Every bear pun I get, I'm gonna summon another bear.
We have a couple of more. These puns are grisly.
Was this whole one shot just for us to avenge Abu?
No, I never intended you to go the wrong way. But ironic you said that, because I was like, oh, they showed up to the pond. I was like, this would be the perfect place to show the place where Abu found his great bear, the
Oh
legendary.
my god! Did
This
we
is the
kill
pond.
Did we kill his fucking inspiration?
You killed his inspiration's kids, actually. These are the grown cubs of the bear that was hunted and killed earlier.
Oh
Before
my
Abu started his
god!
journey. Yeah. Kill a bunch of adolescent
Look.
bears.
If you do drop more bears on us, it wouldn't be very nice.
I'm gonna just
Now,
start having
these
people swing it.
bear puns can be rather polarizing.
Oh my god.
Alright, this entire... You know, as a DM, I could just make your entire world just become an ice age and just start summoning polar bears. Like, random flash freeze. Ice age.
Yeah, but
If it's just Ice Age, I gotta change my name from Squawk to Scrat. You know that, right?
Oh my god.
answer me this, Jab.
Stop.
Mhm.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
The Ice Age.
The Ice Age.
Alright, so these two are banned for being
I got
players in
one
a
more.
party together, right?
If this whole campaign in Australia, because they keep dropping bears on us. All right.
Don't even make me pull out the homebrew drop bears. I'll bring them out.
All right. That's my contribution to the puns. Good day.
Appreciate. Hey, Australia. Good day.
Yep.
Arbo, or Benny, don't you wish you were actually asleep like Arbo was right now?
Very much. Very much so.
But yeah, with that, the combat has ended. The great furry beasts have been slain. You are down a party member. He's just gone. The ground is snoring at you though, which is a little bit weird. It's weird that the planet has fallen asleep. That doesn't usually happen, but seems to be it's fallen asleep on you.
I still
You
think it's
hear-
the actual bear, and it's like, why? Bear's still asleep. Should have been dead.
You hear quiet sobbing coming from Normal Human. He was a friend. I like friend. He was fluffy. Fluffy.
I'm gonna look over to Turn and point at the bear and say, "We got food."
Ah, yes, food. Mission successful, team.
You see, as you say that, the flag bearer appears from behind this tree and just goes, "So we did find village."
Guess so.
Where'd you go?
Flag bearer just immediately hides behind the tree as you yell at him.
You think
I'm gonna.
2 bear enough for whole village?
I was gonna ask if the bear was a village, but they're big. Lots of meat.
We do have lots of kobold back in tribe. We may need more. But then again, would we be able to carry all this food? I say,
I'm gonna try to pick up the bear.
All right, give me.
I attempt to assist in picking up the bear.
Kobold's just dragging a bear back to a cave.
I was gonna say strength throw or strength check, but you're a monk. Can't you choose between Dexter, or is that higher level?
I think that's
I mean,
to
that's for unarmed attacks.
Okay. I know it's like saving throws. You can choose if you're supposed to take athletics. I think you can choose acrobatics, but I wasn't sure if that was just a strength check. So yeah, just give me a strength check. Let's just see how this goes. So you use all of the strength in your body as you start to lift up, and as you're lifting, you can feel this heavy weight start to move upwards, and as you fully extend your hands upwards, you can feel the strain of this weight just bearing down on you. Turn. You see that Corn has lifted just the paw of the bear, but he's got the paw lifted at least.
Can we
I'm
make
going
bear?
to- I'm gonna glance over at Turn with an air of smug superiority.
Yes, the melty smug. Impressive, but I think it'll take more to bring rest of bear back.
I immediately drop the paw and look dejected.
cut up bears take as much meat as you can. We'd bring what we can back. And I too will grab my scimitar and start cutting the bear up.
Okay. Since I have no weapons of any sort, I'm gonna start trying to gnaw through its limbs.
Okay.
I will go up and start poking the bear with my rapier. It can't cut very well, but it can poke.
Yeah, so Tari, you start trying to cut down the bear to make it easy to carry. Meanwhile, Corn is just gnawing at the limbs, trying to separate the limbs. While Squawk is over there just poking holes into the butt of the bear. Just stab. Meanwhile, there's still snoring happening next to you. All three of you.
Bear doesn't seem to wake up when it's being cut up. It's very weird. Surprised it's
Can I
still
roll?
alive.
It hasn't died yet.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can see exactly where the snoring is coming from?
Sure. Roll me perception.
Okay. It's not gonna be good, but you know what? We'll see how this goes.
As you begin to look around to try to track down the source of the snoring sounds to come right next to or very near Corn.
I poke where I hear the snoring coming from.
Oh no.
Snore noises.
Give me an attack roll with your rapier with disadvantage because you're not really near an enemy to get pad tactics.
Okay. They're not
Does
threatening
pad
to flank.
tactics?
Well, if he's unconscious, but he's in disadvantage because he's so 2 different.
Yeah, but I'm also invisible.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what.
No.
snore noises. Hey, what's the matter with you? Snore noises.
Do I feel
So-
anything at the end of my rapier?
So as you start to as you stab down, you kind of just feel the sudden force of just a complete stop because your blade is just stabbed right into the ground. You seem to not have hit anything.
Pull it out of the ground.
Okay.
Ground not snoring!
Of course not. It bear. What else could it be? You don't see anything around, do you?
Well, Skyball make things hard to see, so no.
Damn Skyball.
I'm still just gnawing.
As you say, "Damn Skyball," normal human, you see turn look up at the Skyball, kind of just disgust, but you also see this ghostly apparition near you just look up at the sky at the same time. They both just look up simultaneously at the Skyball.
Oh my god! I wish that his ghostly apparition was fucking Naboo, because it'd be like a Yoda scene.
He's gonna walk up to this ghostly apparition and then look back and forth between them, and he's gonna scratch his chin, or you see a hand go into the hood, and you assume he's scratching his chin because you can't really see.
You see, every time I make a movement and cut into the bear, the echo is also cutting into the bear, but it does nothing. It's just passing through it.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so. I think we should learn how to do that. It might come in handy. Oh, I was thinking that we should make friends with him. That too, yeah.
I didn't realize until that sentence the character you were going for.
Yes. Thank you.
I kind of figured something out right when you introduced him.
He's gonna walk around. This is the spectral kobold
Mm-hmm.
and try and poke at it.
Poke it out with your hand or with your weapon?
With my hand.
Okay. You kind of just... Your hand kind of just goes through it.
Okay. I would like to try and rob it. I would like to start and steal from it, if possible.
Okay. Give me sleight of hand.
And I have advantage on this because of reasons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you go to reach to try to pickpocket this apparition, your hand starts to go like through it. But turned, you start to feel a weird sensation on your back.
Ugh. What is that? Probably nothing.
Do I get anything from it?
No. You just took your hand out of a ghost. All you've done is given Turn a weird feeling.
I can't pet this one.
Somebody's watching me.
Of course you can't. It's just a ghost. I think we should maybe see if the bear has anything. And bear friend, I hardly knew him. And I'm gonna go over here and like loot the bear? Question mark.
Okay. I thought you were gonna try to sleight of hand it.
No, I'm gonna loot the bear.
Alright, give me an investigation check. Let's see what you find. Okay.
I'm good at two things.
So, as you start to like search this corpse of the bear, you start to know you don't find anything at first, but as you're searching, you start to feel under the fur around its neck is a very like hard object. Seems to be wrapped around its neck.
Oh no.
Okay. Hugh instantly grabs it and yanks it.
Shiny.
As you try to grab the object around the neck of the bear, it seems to be very tight against the bear, and you're struggling to pull it because it seems to be very attached to this bear. It does have a very shiny little medallion on it. As you're pulling it, you see this shiny medallion slightly below its neck.
I'll keep pulling until it gives.
All right.
So
Give me a
so-
strength check. Let's see how you do.
yes.
You're
Here
really
we go.
going for that
Oh.
trinket, aren't you?
As you start to pull, you can kind of feel it to get a little bit looser. It seems to be pretty attached, but you see the medallion become loose out from under the bear, and kind of you can easily pick and move over the medallion to the point that you can see it, but it's still pretty attached to this bear's neck.
Okay. Can I see like what's on it? Like what's on the medallion?
Yeah. Uh, do you know common? You know common, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, we all do. We all know
I
common
don't.
and draconic.
Except
I
corn.
don't.
Alright.
Corn gave up learning common.
Look.
That's for
look.
the filthy surface dwellers.
Norm knows common. Can't say
Right.
the same about Hugh.
What do you mean? They're one person, right?
Yeah, normal human. Sure.
Right. See, as you kind of like squint, it's at first kind of hard to see because the stupid skyball is reflecting off this shiny medallion.
Mhm.
But as you start to like try to create a shadow so you can read it, and you read on the medallion says property of the Great Glitz I almost said carnival. That's not what I was meant to say. Now I can't think of the right word. Why can't I think of the word?
Circus?
Circus. There we go. The moment I heard carnival, I couldn't get carnival out of my head. Thank you. Circus. The Great Glitz Circus. Property of the Great Glitz Circus.
I think we should write this down. And you see him not write it down. And he's gonna be like, make sure to outlaw all circuses. What? What's a circuit? It's like a place where you go and you enjoy animals. Can you make friends? I guess you can make friends. And we should probably head back to the others. But I want shiny. It's mine. I found it. It's like sighs heavily and is like, let me help. And then I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna aid myself
All right.
with this.
All right. Roll me another strength.
Yes.
The penis hand will assist.
Okay.
Oh, damn it! Almost a 0.
With you having loosened it, this time as you start to yank, with the extra hand that's for some reason in the middle of your human body, you start to really yank, and eventually this collar breaks off the side of it, and you're just holding this collar with a little medallion.
Okay.
You finally have your shiny.
The medallion disappears inside the cloak, and happily skipping, which looks extremely odd. It's like bouncing almost up and down. He's gonna make his way back. He's gonna ask, "What is that terrible, terrible noise?"
You mean squawk?
Yes. I'm gonna move over here. and step on Arbo.
So as you step forward, you're gonna need to give me 2 dex saves again.
Please fall into the path of my poking rapier.
That's a mistake. Let's just. I mean, I could roll again. Hold on. There you go.
Okay. So, as you're standing there, you kind of like step, and all of a sudden, you're much higher than you used to be. Normal human. But as you're kind of your head feels pretty stable, but your legs start to seem to be a little bit wobbly, and all of a sudden, out the front of the cloak, a kobold just falls forwards, and then you just drop, Norm, and you land on top of Arbo.
He gave birth!
Wait, does that mean I'm awake at this point?
Arbo, you will take 5 damage of bludgeoning, and you will wake up from the damage.
I'm gonna immediately get into a ready stance at this flurry of motion next to me.
I stop cutting and get ready as well. Who's that? Do I know you? What tribe you from?
Attack! I'm gonna throw a random gadget.
PvP! PvP!
I'll have that be a D4. Because I only have 4 gadgets left.
We're gonna do this real quick. To represent the second kobold, we're gonna bring back a lovely picture. This is the second
Yay!
kobold.
Yeah!
There's you and there's Norm. Perfect.
Yeah.
So are they named Norm and Hugh?
Yeah.
They are Norm and Hugh.
It's Norm, All, and Hugh Man.
Oh boy, that's my number 1 gadget.
Okay.
Kills
Where are you
Norm.
throwing that?
At the bear, obviously.
At the bear.
Oh, fuck! We're all gathered around this thing!
Alright.
You want me to roll that attack?
Yeah, just roll. Let's see how well you throw that in your panic of being woken up and just quickly chucking something. Let's see how well you accurately. Okay. So you just kind of like chuck a gadget point blank at a bear. And you see the gadget kind of just like burrow its way in. And you kind of just hear this like squishing sound. It sounds something's vibrating with inside the bear.
Oh god.
And there's just a hole in the side of the bear.
I got it! I did it! Single-handedly victorious!
I'm gonna lean down and look what's in the hole of the bear now.
Okay. As you go to peer in, you hear the vibrating sound get louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, you hear this poof, and this large stream of liquid flies out of the hole. A lot of it hitting your face. Some of it going around you. I need everyone to roll me a dex saving throw.
Yes. I suppose I should be disadvantaged because I leaned down closer to
Yes.
it, huh?
Okay, so Corn, Turn, and Arbo, and Squawk, you all fall on your ass as this large pool of grease just fills the ground around you. It's now difficult terrain around this bear, and if you stand in it and try to move, you will fall. Potentially fall.
The bear's bleeding!
I'm gonna scramble and try to run away.
All right, give me another dex save.
Hugh is going to kneel down and start licking the grease.
So you kind of just like scramble up and just start running away. You're able to just like at first like your feet start to like you're not getting traction and your feet start to spin and dust starts to kick up. And the grease starts to fly behind you as you're kicking it up, almost like Roadrunner feet, as you just sprint off. That's how you just like launch. Hugh is licking the grease.
He is just like a dog, just like licking the grass where the grease is.
Shit.
And he's going to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he's trying to like lick it back in the wound.
I'll look at the bear and be like, "Is this still edible?" I take cut a chunk and eat it.
All right. I'm gonna need both Hugh and Turn to now give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you suffer food poisoning. Okay, Turn. It seems edible. Turn. It's totally fine to eat. Hugh, as you're licking the grease in, as you start to get some of the grease towards the hole, you start to feel a really weird sensation in your stomach, and all of a sudden your mouth just opens wide open, and you just start vomiting into the side inside the bear.
Now it's not edible. Don't! You ruined their food source. Who are you anyway? Are you with the tribe? I've never seen you before.
His eyes gonna shoot back at the at the cloaked kobold now, which has like it looks like the robe he's wearing looks like you know what like a kid that was wearing like his dad's clothing basically. It's like it's way too big on him. That's kind of like the scene right now. He's gonna look at him and look back at the kobold and say, "My name is Hugh. And we are normal human." Yes, that's what I said when we met. Normal human. That's my name.
Wait, so you're not human?
Why would a human ever ally themselves with a bunch of kobolds? That sounds preposterous.
Don't know. I thought maybe Great Prophet knew something we didn't. I don't question Great Prophet. I just follow.
What's a human? Are they friends?
Humans are stupid.
Can I pet human?
No, they try and pet you. And they stupid. That's why you steal from them. Only their left sock. Just to fuck with them.
Kind of like slowly nods at you. Got it. Only left sock.
Yes.
What's a sock?
Little warm thing they put on their feet.
Personally, I think that's just completely unnecessary. You see, they are warm-blooded humans. They probably don't need socks. think they might be much better for us kobolds. After all, I should write this down.
Well, back to mission. This bear no longer edible. Start cutting up other bear. You, and I point to Arbo. Keep your whatever trinket things away from that bear. And you, and I point to Hugh. Don't vomit on that one. And I begin to go and start cutting up the other bear.
He's gonna look at you and look back at Norm. Yes, I think maybe if we want to eat something tonight, we should perhaps aid them into cutting up the bear. I'm gonna quickly nod and sneak back into behind underneath the cloak, and you see him raise back up. He's gonna make his way back over here, and with 4 arms, he's going to start cutting on the bear with 4 different daggers.
General Kenobi.
Wait, aren't you cutting with 4 rusty knives?
I am.
Oh god.
I'll look to my echo. You get anything good? No response.
Squawk seeing the Echo for the first time this entire fight's gonna look at the Echo and go, "Where'd that come from?"
Oh, him friend. Best friend. He named Echo. He don't talk much. But he's always been here. Little shy, though.
Not talking is boring.
I try pet him. He no pet.
Just gonna start trying to gnaw through these limbs again.
Arba's just sitting on the ground looking very dejected about not using his gadgets on the other bear.
I will walk up to Arbo and go,
That's okay. I'll play you a song to make you feel.
Please don't. Please don't.
"Can I roll a performance check?"
Oh
Sure.
no.
Yep. No performance.
I play the instrument all right. It's when I start singing that it starts to fuck up.
Yeah. The moment Squawk starts to play the instrument, it sounds alright. It's relatively easy to ignore. It's not super loud and obnoxious, but it's not horrible.
I'm gonna use my 4th gadget.
Huh? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use my 4th gadget.
You're gonna use your 4th gadget.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw it at the ground.
Okay. So,
You want me to roll that?
no, this one's throwing it straight at the ground. Unless you can't hit the planet, you should be fine.
Okay.
The ground.
Fair
You can't
enough.
aim straight down then.
Fair enough.
On the backswing, let's go with it.
Well, who knows? If it's a natural one, it could
That's fair. You know
ricochet.
what? Roll
It
it.
could ricochet.
Roll the gadget. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay. So as you throw,
Is there a disadvantage from Skyball?
sure,
Oh yeah.
let's do it.
I'll throw it again.
Damn.
Okay. So as you throw it down, Squawk, you start to hear the sound of like hissing as smoke starts to puff out. And this large cloud of smoke starts to envelop the immediate area. The weird thing is that as you kind of breathe in the smoke, you start to feel reinvigorated and you start to feel healthier. Roll me a 1d6. Squonk. You gain 5 HP.
Nice.
And as long as the smoke stands, you regenerate HP in the smoke. Every turn, you will gain 6 HP every turn.
1d6.
Yeah. So as long as you continue standing in that smoke, as it's up, it'll be up for a minute. You will gain your HP back.
I'm standing in the fucking smoke to heal up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, does that affect me the same way?
Yeah. It affects
yeah.
anyone that stands in the smoke and breathes it in will gain 1d6 HP every turn for a minute.
Hog, I'm back
Or
to
until
full.
they leave the smoke.
I'm back to full, baby. I'm gonna take the opportunity to slowly back out of the smoke.
I have one more hit die left. One more. Can I make sure I stay in the smoke if necessary? I will follow the smoke to regain that 1 point.
Suddenly a heavy wind starts to blow the smoke. You start chasing after the smoke. Just runs away from the party.
and, and that's how you lost Squawk, chasing smoke.
You know what? Let's do it. There's you start to hear the leaves rustle as wind starts to pick up. And the smoke starts to go. Let me pull up. Let's just go. See if we can pull up a good smoke. Boom. Perfect.
It looks like I'm high.
The smoke. Yeah, you're just hotboxing over here. The smoke starts to blow away from you. Just runs
No, come
off.
back, Cloud!
Turn, Corn, Norm, all roll me a perception check. And Arbo, if you want to roll a perception check.
Normal or
This is hearing, so just normal. Alright. Turn and Arbo, you both hear Squawk yelling, "Come back, Cloud," and his sound of his voice is starting to get quieter and quieter.
I'm just gonna sneak towards the bear.
If I hear him, I pretend not to hear him.
Temporarily. All of a sudden, the sound of his voice starts to just get quieter and quieter as he kind of just goes off into the distance, chasing the smoke. But
There were 4.
after about 30 seconds or so, Squawk, the smoke kind of just dissipates, and you're in the middle of the forest by yourself.
What do you mean? There's 5 of us here.
6. There's 6 of us here.
So I get the extra hit point, right?
Huh?
Echo and you.
I get the extra hit point, right?
Yeah, you gain the extra hit point,
Yes.
but you're now in the forest by yourself, away from the party.
Okay. You're lost. You know how to do this. You're gonna follow tracks. You can do this.
And I can't decide whether it'd be funnier to try and use a spell to make myself better at doing this, or whether it'd be funnier for him to just wander off into the end of the earth.
Up to you.
I'll enhance ability myself.
Okay.
Oh,
I am going to go for Owl's wisdom.
Okay.
Can I try to just track my steps back?
Yeah. Give me a survival check to see if you can get back.
just so we're clear, you're attempting to track yourself.
Yeah, I'm tracking
Right?
myself back.
Yes. Okay.
My own... Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Yeah. Listen, his wisdom sucks, okay?
Is it a 6?
What?
Is his wisdom a 6?
It's a 7.
Then it's higher than mine.
So, Squawk, you start to make your way back. You're following the tracks. And you're making good headway back. Except off the corner of your eye.
30 seconds away?
You see something colorful
Ooh.
behind you.
Ooh. I walk towards the shiny.
Okay. You begin to start chasing your tail.
Shiny! Shiny! Get back here, Shiny! Shiny!
It's always just slightly out of your reach.
I'm gonna jump after it. Gonna try and dive for it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Athletics.
Shiny!
So, as you dive forwards towards this shiny object that keeps going around you, you dive forward and you kind of fall flat face into the dirt. Your mouth is slightly open and you feel something in your mouth.
Shiny?
It seems you have caught the shiny thing.
Shiny!
I bite it.
Just roll an unarmed strike to see how much biting damage you do.
What's one armed? Like, is it D4?
Yeah, it's a D4 plus your strength modifier, I believe. Yeah.
-1. Okay.
Right.
I mean, it's 1 damage for armor strikes because you're not a monk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Is that impacting my strength score, though?
Yeah. Because again, you're not a monk.
No, what I mean is, if it's 1, but I have a -1 modifier, is it a
Yeah.
0?
Yeah.
I can never do damage punching people.
No, you can't.
Excellent.
It's like a wet slap.
So, you start to bite down on the shiny object. And if there was any outside lookers, it would look like a baby just teething. You're just like gnawing on your tail, but you can't feel it.
Okay. I'll be doing this for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Alright.
So, what's the rest of the party doing with this bear? You still trying to hack it up?
Yeah, I'm just gnawing through its limbs.
We are feeding for the night. and then we go again after we have had our food and our break, I think.
Eat our fill, take whatever is left back to the village.
Yeah.
Uh,
Back to our village in quotation marks, more like a hole in
Yeah.
the ground that we found and somebody
Mhm.
made home.
Yep. Couple then.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
The best part is if fucking you and Norm like detach from each other, it'll still look like you came back with 4 people.
so it takes you guys a few hours to get this bear apart. It starts to get nighttime, and y'all want to just eat your share of it, or are you just cutting it down?
I was just cutting it down. I don't know
Okay.
about everyone else.
Well,
Same.
I mean, he was eating.
Okay. Is Hugh just the kind that is just like, as the food's being cooked, is just slowly just taking pieces of it away
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
eating it? Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
While they're still in the boiling water, he will reach in there and like
Right.
get them out and put them in his mouth. Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Arbo is not hungry.
Alright. Well, then you have gotten the bear chopped down. It is in a better spot to be moved. Still a lot of meat, but it'd be much easier to move. Do you want to rest here at the pond, or do you want to just start moving the meat back to the lair?
Take a short rest, I think. Everyone agrees.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm.
Yeah, might as well.
And then we'll begin moving the meat back to our kobold den.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of hurt. I need to hit dice.
Yeah. So short rest, right?
Mhm.
All right. So as you take a short rest, off in the middle of the forest, not far away from you, but far enough away that the kobold can get easily lost, there is a little squawk just passed out, gnawing on his tail as if it's a pacifier.
Get 1 point off of max. Fuck it, good, close enough.
No, you chase that 1 point into the middle of the forest.
Good riddance for that 1 point. I'm sorry. You established I already didn't really care for your character and your backstory.
It's okay, man. I think it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious to me. If he gets lost in the middle of the woods, it gives me license to have him be a cameo in the future adventure.
Oh god, no.
So, a few hours go by. Your short rest comes to an end. You all feel a little bit healthier, a little bit more prepared for any other encounters with weird furry creatures near water. If you'd like to start heading towards the lair, you may. You are still missing a party member. Seems to be lost in the forest. It's up to you what your plan is.
Tell the
It
truth.
is.
Ready to move out.
It's in the middle of the night right now, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
No more disadvantage.
We're just.
Best case scenario, the annoying voice is gone, no disadvantage.
Things are looking up for us.
You're not dead?
Yeah, let's bring the food back to the den.
Yeah,
We got a hungry
Alright.
kobold tribe to feed.
no better
Alright.
time than the present.
Alright. Anyone want to do one last thing at the pond, or are you all just ready to start heading back to the lair?
Am I still passed out, by the way, in the forest?
Yes, for now.
Cool.
I have nothing to do.
Well, I will specifically would like to take the claws of this bear,
Mm-hmm.
if possible.
Give me survival check to see how well you can
Well, I'm good at those.
remove. Okay. So you kind of start to like just slowly try to remove the nails with your rusty knife or daggers. You might get them. Your kobold life might end long before you get the claws removed, but you might get there eventually if you keep trying.
So, like, what you're saying is,
In 12 days, you're gonna get the claws.
I was more gonna say, like, what if I don't take a short rest and I just do this? Because
If you don't take a short rest,
I don't need to take a short rest.
if you continue doing it all the way back to the base, you'll have the claws.
I just want one claw.
Arbo sees that
One claw.
they're trying to do this, and he's going to assist with the perfect tool for the job. A hammer.
I forgot you had a hammer.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me another survival with advantage?
Tentative advantage.
I'm good at those. Yes!
I mean, okay.
Perfect.
So,
Can I get
What-
one claw out? Half a claw out.
It's not going to be in one piece.
yeah, you eventually finally get the claw out. Takes a lot of work.
But it's in like 3 different pieces and it's shattered. Got it.
It was actually split not perfectly evenly, but basically in half. So now you have 2 claws, essentially, really. I mean,
Okay. Okay. They disappear underneath the cloak.
of course it is. All right. So that
I can only imagine the Raiders are just so lost right now.
funny enough, so is Squawk.
And then one more thing. You. No, I don't. I would not like to stop Hammer Time. It's not. Hugh is going to move to the edge of this pond and pee in it.
Just Hugh, not Norm as well.
Nope. Because Norm is on top of Hugh, so if he does that,
Did Hugh remember to lift or apart the cloak?
no.
Okay.
So you just see like slowly some yellow liquid begins to pool out from normal human.
I'm gonna slowly back away.
Huh.
Nice.
All right.
Norman's gonna say, again, alright. You know the drill. And he's gonna yep, and he's gonna just walk into the pond and just squat down.
Huh.
And you hear. And then I'm gonna raise back up. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I think we are prepared. So, anything else you guys would like to do? It's fine, but I think we are ready to go.
All right. Everyone take as much food as you can carry. We're heading back.
I take handfuls of meat and stick them in my bucket.
Okay.
Handfuls of meat are going to disappear inside the cloak.
Do we hear chewing
Handfuls of
sounds?
meat. New band name called it.
God. You will.
All right.
I'm gonna grab as much as I can, tuck it under both arms, maybe get some in my mouth, some around my neck, on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Just really pile it on there and walk back.
I do have a backpack, and I just stuff it full of bear meat.
All right. Well, you begin to march off back towards the lair. Give me another survival check to see how long it takes you to get back home. Before we show up at the actual village.
Almost
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
If it weren't so funny, I would actually take over because I have this.
So, turn. You remember the great prophet's lessons. If you ever get lost at night, look to the sky, and the stars will lead you. Problem is that you kind of forgot to look down after looking at the stars. You were only staring at the sky as you were walking, leading the party through the forest. About 4 more hours pass. And you somehow managed to arrive outside the lair. But what you see is a very disturbing sight. Coming back, walking in slowly into the cave, there are kobolds with missing limbs, other kobolds carrying kobolds on their shoulders, some being carried just like bridal style. There are just wounded kobolds everywhere. There's kobolds without tails, kobolds without feet, just all like slowly limping back into the cave. There's many corpses to the side of just dead kobolds. It seems wherever those kobolds had gone did not go successfully.
I can save them! I'm gonna chuck my 7th gadget at the pile of bodies.
7th gadget. At the party?
At the pile of bodies.
At the pile of bodies.
Yes.
Are you throwing the gadget or are you shooting the gadget?
I am throwing the gadget.
Okay. Roll me a gadget throw just to see how well you throw it.
Okay. 7th gadget. There we go.
Okay. So as you throw the gadget, it kind of like, you see it falls down and lands on some of the bodies. Are you throwing at the dead bodies specifically, or?
Yes.
Okay. So you throw it, and it kind of just like lands on the bodies, and you see it kind of just sitting there, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And all of a sudden, it starts to like shake a bit, and it starts to glow. And this bright light starts to expand. And all of a sudden, a massive flash goes. Every kobold in a 60-foot radius, including you guys and the kobolds entering the cave, are all blind for a minute.
Mini
But
Skyball.
you've all been healed. So anyone that was wounded now feels healed. But you're all blinded for a minute.
Hey, that one hit point.
Yeah!
Boop.
Totally on purpose.
I see less than I usually do.
I just imagine all the screams of terror as like for a second the Skyball visited the.
Yeah, literally the sky ball just appeared out of nowhere, basically. In case you were concerned about being able to get that last HP, you would be rolling a 1d12 plus 4 for your healing. Yeah, just in case you were worried you weren't going to top off your HP. Unfortunately, that healing doesn't help any of the wounded kobolds regrow their limbs, but they feel better. They don't feel in pain anymore. They're just missing limbs
And blind.
and blind.
So what if I didn't take damage, and I'm still at full hit points? I'm just blinded now.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you're just blinded for a minute.
Okay.
Everybody in a 60-foot radius is blind.
Oh god, it's happening again. The ogres are attacking. The village is destroyed. No, and I just start panic, blind running. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just running.
As you shout that,
I'm gonna throw punches as many as I can in random direction.
as you shout that, you hear kobolds start to scream. Some sound like they're screaming a war cry. You hear weapons starting to be swung, shields getting hit.
Normal human is going to follow turn whatever he goes. He's gonna follow him around because he was fucking panicking because he heard panic. So actually,
Arbo is screaming, I've saved them all!
good point. Hold on, I have a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Hugh is going to panic.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual ability I have, and he's gonna split off and start chasing. starts chasing turn.
Forgot about your panic ability.
Yeah, I have a panic button. I know it says when I take damage, but come on, this is emotional damage. It works, all right?
Definitely an appropriate time for this.
So you're just throwing blows, Corn?
Yep.
Just start rolling me attacks.
How many?
Roll 4. Let's see what you do.
Oh my god.
Okay. So your first like punch swing you throw out, you don't feel it connect to anything. But as you like on your backswing of that hit, you accidentally hit Arbo in the face. So roll damage on the second strike. Okay, Arbo, you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Your third swing, you hear this like frantic screaming running, like seem to be approaching towards you, and you throw out another punch, and all of a sudden you hear the screaming just kind of go quiet. You just knocked out some kobold that just ran straight into you. And then roll damage on the third strike. On the third strike, you hit Norm in the back of the head with 9 bludgeoning damage as he tries to run away.
Sorry, what? Hold on.
You're taking 9 bludgeoning.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Melty accidentally hit you while it was blinded.
Is this an opportunity attack? No, it wouldn't be, right?
No.
Because
Okay,
I'm
I
just
will-
swinging wildly.
Yeah.
I will uncanny dodge that.
Uh-huh.
While you're blind?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
That you
expect her
see,
to do
once you're blinded, so you can't see the hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just take 9 bludgeoning damage.
oh, can't believe we've done this.
Turn. As you're running in a frantically trying to hide from the ogre attack, you're hearing kobolds just screaming out in pain.
God, it's happening again.
It's a full-blown invasion, just attacking your kobolds.
They've come for revenge.
And in about 30 seconds, as the blindness wears off, the party, everyone looks around. There are kobolds impaled with spears, kobolds that have been stabbed to death. There's a knockdown kobold in front of Corn. There are far more dead kobolds than there were before everyone got blinded. And there are nothing but kobolds in sight. It was a massacre. The ogres came in and wiped out everyone before anyone noticed while they were all blinded. It was it was crazy. The skyball it was a surprise attack from the sky.
I fucking love this character, dude.
It's just a horrific sight of just more dead kobolds everywhere.
Damn ogres
I couldn't stop them!
allying with the skyballs.
We can rebuild.
Great prophet. The great prophet will know what to do.
Oh, the great prophet dead.
I go to look for the great prophet.
As you step in,
Why does my head hurt?
as you step into the cave system, you start to frantically look for the great prophet. You see there's a lot of wounded kobolds that were coming in from outside that were able to avoid the ogre massacre outside. They're all against the edge of the tunnels as you kind of just force your way through the crowds. And you find the great prophet. He's fine, but he seems to be he has a grim look to him.
Great prophet, the ogres attacked. The dead. Many dead. What do we do?
You see the great prophet turn, looks at you and goes, "The ogres launched a counterattack?"
Yeah, they allied with Skyball. Great big light. Blinded everyone. Decimated our troops when we couldn't see.
As you say that, you see his eyes go even wider as he looks. And goes, "They allied with the Skyball. We must push forward towards the great journey and complete our ritual. Then we will destroy the Skyball." And as the great prophet says that, he kind of steps out of the way, and you see in front of you, there's a slab of rock. It's not really an altar. It's just a flat piece of rock with what looks to be a dead kobold that seems to have been ripped apart. White-skinned, very small. You remember this kobold. You remember it getting lost about a month ago. You remember it being named Abu.
No.
Oh no.
And you see around him a few kobolds with staves, with bright, different colored gems in the air, and they're waving their gems as the gems start to glow, and they're chanting some kobold, like some weird chant. And you see the Great Prophet looks to you and goes, "Soon, we will strike back." With that,
Arbo's gonna reach deep into his pack and
mhm.
pull out his 8th and final gadget and present it to the prophet.
Huh.
This one is my masterpiece. It will avenge our brethren.
The Great Prophet, you see him give a nod, and as he slowly takes it and starts to lift the orb, or this gadget. It's in a little like orb shape into the air. You see the lights of the different staves, the gems, the like bright, different colored lights start to connect the different staves, and they all pinpoint back towards your gadget. And as it starts to glow, you feel this like this large energy explosion, and any kobold that was wounded feels fully healed. Kobolds that lost limbs have regained limbs. It was a massive heal surge from this gadget. And the Great Prophet just kind of gives the nod to you as an approval of your gadget.
Arbo wipes a single tear from his eye.
Do I get my health back, Pog?
Yes, you do.
The 9 damage that you took from me.
Yeah.
Arbo gets healed too, technically. 'Cause Arbo took damage from you. During the
No, I
blind.
took right, that's true.
Yeah, you got
I'm back
punched
to
as well.
full. Excellent.
So,
This clock is still out in the woods.
with that, the great quest of the kobolds has come to an end. Was it successful? They brought food back. Tribe always needs food. But,
He would like to say something.
mm-hmm.
He would like to peek out from the cloak and look up. And he's gonna say, "So, what do you want to do tomorrow?" Same thing we do every day. Try and take over the world.
Oh my god.
Roll credits.
With that, the scene fades with a bunch of kobolds raising weapons and start doing a war chant. The kobolds are going on march to war. Strike back against the other. But yes, with
Well done, Jab.
The one shot's
Well
over.
done.
Yeah, that was great.
But side note, weeks into the future, the nearby villages have been spreading rumors of this banshee in the forest. Making horrific sounds, scaring people from the forest.
So
There we go.
how much did we actually do? About
None of it.
none of what you prepared?
Which is totally fine. I kind of expected that. Luckily, I have
I
this map always prepared, and I threw a village map in case you guys did manage to make it to the village.
In case.
I am so fucking glad that we have like the worst person navigating for the party.
The worst person? I have a 6 wisdom. Do you know why? My logic for that is his hood is on too low. He can't see.
That worked way better than I expected.
And also, Hugh doesn't have any eye holes, so he can't see.
That's amazing.
I remembered you said something about we gotta secure a cave entrance, but
Yeah,
I thought
which never.
a negative like 2 modifier, and I got a 7 intelligence. He's not gonna remember what the fuck he said.
But, I mean, Melty, you gotta remember, this is the man that led your party around this kobold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm so happy.
Thought the great prophet said to get food. That's what we're gonna do.
That was a great one.
I love how I just deflected my failure to the freaking ogres.
So you wanna hear what you were supposed to do?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Your quest was to invade the ogre den again.
Oh,
You needed to secure the den.
That's what
Instead,
the counterattack was.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Instead, what you did was you got all the kobolds blind outside. They all died. You blamed on the ogres. Now the entire ogre kobold tribe has been fully healed and is prepared for war. They're now going to march a war front on the den.
Yes.
great.
That same ogre den is where Og is from, though. Fun fact.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's probably
Moment I was-
better this when because I'd have so much fucking PTSD
Oh, no, that's-
if we went to the ogre cave.
I was totally fine with you guys not going potentially to the ogre den. I luckily always have backup plans in case, or like backup maps just in case.
Mhm.
And I'm good enough with improv. But yeah, when I said that you guys got lost and found a random river, I was like, or pond, I was like, I could be like, this is where Abu found the bear. This is the same pond.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Because I said it wasn't far from the kobold den.
Yeah, that's true.
That circus is gonna be real fucking confused.
Find one of their freaking circus bears covered in grease, the other just mutilated.
Both of them mutilated because you started cutting up the first one too.
And not as mutilated though. Got interrupted
What
by
do you
that
mean
grease.
not as mutilated? I threw a gadget at it. It burrowed into it. It bored a giant hole into it, and then it started spouting
That
grease.
cat
Someone
cut
else
up in
was
a big
chewing
hole
with
in
it.
it.
You did use all your gadgets, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told
You
you.
were able to get that last one in.
Yeah. I told you I would.
By the way, I thought it was hilarious when I realized we're going against bears. I'm like, crap, my only damaging spell is really they can't fucking use against because Dissonant Whispers would not do shit against a bear.
I mean, yeah, that wasn't originally the intention for you guys to fight, but I was like, it would just be fun. You guys get mauled by a bunch of bears. Yeah. No, that worked out perfectly.
Uh-huh.
About as well as I expected for a bunch of kobolds given a very important mission.
Mhm. Arbo has 19 intellect, by the way. Intelligence, by the way.
He's a very smart
He's
kobold.
a smart boy.
He just doesn't know what any of his gadgets does.
Yep.
I rolled a natural 18 on my fucking charisma for Squawk.
So Calmert,
He's
how
shiny.
was it? How was it being a player finally?
Oh, that was fucking great. I'm so happy.
Well,
Thanks.
we could fit random kobold adventures with this to see what this tribe is up to randomly throughout the campaign.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna need another kobold though.
And that's really fun.
And definitely, like Calmert, if you need like extra time for like one of your
Mm-hmm.
sessions, we can definitely do one shots in between.
I mean, like literally. So, Addie had told me, what, 2 weeks ago?
Mhm.
You're like, hey, maybe you should. Do you want to think of a one shot? I was like, I can think of a one shot. When you asked me, I was like, I'm gonna make them have the kobolds invade the ogre den, like instantaneously. I was like, I already know what they're gonna do. I mean, you ended up not doing it, but like I had a plan already instantly. It doesn't take me long to come up with quick one shots.
We have a side
Silly thing.
series, Pog.
Takes
Spin-off.
place in the same world too.
Fucking spin-off series already.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
This is the Joey of our group, but it's actually funny.
Yeah.
I absolutely kind of just like some of your gadgets. I made them a little bit more powerful than they're supposed to be, just because like this would be funnier.
Oh, yeah.
But like the blind is only supposed to affect one character. Like it'd be a lot more funny if all the kobolds get blinded immediately.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm healed up, guys.
You absolutely jebaited me with the invisibility, though.
Oh, I knew that if I put the invisibility, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna put that on an ally and just put them to sleep. And I knew that if you saw the smoke grenade, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna throw at the enemy. If you threw at the enemies, they were gonna heal every turn they stood at the smoke. Well, anyone would heal, but it would just be like, all right, well, this is ridiculous.
Well, it's fun. It's funny you say that because I was split between throwing the invisibility at myself or at the bear. So it was a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. Like the gadget, technically the smoke gadget's not supposed to do the healing. I was like, but it'd be funny because I'd make it do healing and do the smoke. It'd be funny if the smoke was the thing that was causing the healing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for coming and watching this, the Kobold Misadventures, tentative title, until we figure out something better.
Title.
Wait, may you keep that as the title, who knows?
We're just spending the entire time chasing our tails.
I'm gonna wrap up, so I'll talk to you all in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.